Sorry if you hear a lot of cranking and cranking and stuff. I'm just getting in the gym and almost didn't make it. Okay, I'll tell y'all why. Hold up. As I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put a spin up in it. Okay. Sharing out. Sharing out. Mm. Okay. I'm here in the flesh, looking swollen. No, I just said that. Okay, Ohana's. Let me make sure my volume's up. Make sure my lips ain't crusty. Hmm. I said that. Got me some water. You have to be careful with opening up these water bottles because that plastic, some kind of way it, when you pull, I guess when you open it pulls up, and it done cut me and my granddaughter several times. So I'll be very cautious. Little tidbit. Okay, I got my water. I'm just gonna put something on my lips and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Oh, honest. Let me do my intro. We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because I said so. Okay, I got that out the way. I'm not feeling like myself today. I'm just being honest, and I ain't trying to spit no bars. I'm here, and I said to myself, girl, let me see. I'm gonna pull this up. You can come through. I'll let you girl for a few, because I'm not gonna be in here too long. I might go back home. I'm rhyming and stuff. Y'all, let me see here. I'm gonna put this together. These phones and cameras be making you look like you is just this huge individual, but that's okay. I'm in this gym today. I'm doing a lot of rhyming, but that's okay. Make sure I ain't ashy like somebody said I was before, like I really care. But anyhow, my hands was dry. You know, the winter does a lot to your skin, and then, like I had mentioned before, I have Graves' disease, so I'm in the gym. Wasn't feeling up to par today, to be kind of honest with you, and my stomach's nervous. That's the thing, okay? My stomach feel like it's got butterflies floating around in it, and so I sat in the house contemplating if I should go. Ooh, don't you know? No, I'm just trying to keep my wits about myself, and I'm not being a negative person. But I put some stuff on my lips. Y'all know that. That's a routine. Because I don't like my lips to look crusty. Now I'm gonna get that going, okay? Then I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, here you go. Who's that girl putting on that lipstick? Okay. Again, if you don't know what OFM means, that's Ohana family members, because Ohana means family. I just like to put that out there. Because people probably say, what the heck is she singing? I'm singing that song in that Sister Sledge. I don't own any rights to their music, okay? They're rich, not me. And if they ain't, they was at one point. So anyhow, so that's why I say we are family. And then you'll hear me say, Everybody get up and dance. And then also sing, same difference. And I said, you know why? Because I said so. And then I do this right here. That's a dimple, okay? Got all that out the way. Anywho, I'm in the gym. I don't feel like being here. I feel kind of out of it a little bit. So when I get finished in here, I'm gonna go back home and probably find me something to eat. I haven't eaten this morning yet. Might take a protein drink and then around 11:30, because I typically get hungry around by that time anyways, or 12, I'm gonna fix me something to eat and just chill a little bit. I got a lot on my mind and a lot's going on. My plate is full, and I ain't talking about the food. I ain't talking about full of food. My plate is full, weights is coming down on me. And who was it? My daughter yesterday said this, and I had said this prior, and she didn't know I said this. Get this. If you listen to the video, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, shout out to me. January 30th is my birthday, okay? And my granddaughter's is the 10th of January. And my mom passed away on the 20th. And we laid her to rest the day after my birthday, which is the 31st, and her brother passed away. I said all that before. And I also mentioned, I don't know what it is with Januaries. And I'm not saying this to be so negative towards it, because it's my birthday month. And I told my granddaughter, I said, even though she's a Capricorn, I'm an Aquarius, I said, we're supposed to celebrate all month long, okay? Her, me, her. But I cannot feel some kind of way right now. I'm supposed to be happy, which I'm going to really tell you the truth, like I tell everybody. Per se, my mom had said to me in 2012, I'm not used to you complaining. And it might seem like I'm being like, ooh, goodness, this woman complains too much. No, I'm not complaining. I'm talking about things, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I have to get it off my chest. And sometimes when you get things off your chest, you don't have to get all in depth with it and stuff. But I'm going through something. I don't care if the world knows it. I'm sad. I'm not happy. I'm depressed a little, but not deep down, but I'm sad, and that can cause depression. And I'm worried, and I'm praying all faithfully. Typically at night, I'll make a little video to recap or update. I didn't last night, but I wrote something on my community wall, because I'm not trying to make it seem like I want to come in with it when I don't, and all this, that, and the third. And I'll actually, you tell people your stories when you choose to, but also when you invite people into your world, that question marks over their head, like, is she okay? Did she find her? I did not find my daughter. I don't know where my daughter's at. She has some mental issues. I'm sad for her. I'm sad for myself. We're not in the same state. And the one will probably say, well, okay. You don't have to be in the same state as your kids. I get that. Trust me, I know. I wasn't in the same state with my family and stuff because I was in the military. I'm a military husband. And so I didn't live around nobody. But my point is this. Even though you don't live in the same state as someone, I know what 3 of my kids is. And I thought I knew where all 4 of them was. Okay? So I say that to say I'm a concerned parent. I don't intrude in my kids' lives. I don't be no nosy mom to our mother-in-law. I don't get into their business. Only thing I tell my kids is this. If you having problems like communication with your spouse, don't let it get out of hand. Communication to me is very important in a relationship. It's key. I mean, how did you start? I mean, I have logic for everything, and I can go through a lot. And I have some answers to some, but not everything. I can only say why, why, why. Three letters, three, why, W, H, why. That's all we can say sometimes. But I tell my kids, children, adult children, even when they was teenagers, if you in a relationship, don't hip and hop out of in and out of a relationship. You're just getting out of one, or even if you ain't out of it, you go on to talk to somebody else, and then you bring that problem into your relationship, and then that person go through this, that, and the other. That's not cool for you to take someone up and through there. So I'm saying all that to say communication in a relationship is number one. Number one. When you met that person, you flirting and uh, you know, talking, and next thing you know, you catching feelings and you feeling that sensation in your stomach. You know, I ain't feeling no butterflies because I ain't in love, okay? But my stomach just feel kind of, I said my funny, my stomach just feel kind of funny. That's what I meant to say. And you feel those butterflies flirting, fluttering, floating around, floating around or whatever, and then a woman, I don't know about no man, I know I was me, and then you just like, oh my goodness, smiling all the time. He calls you, you call him, and then y'all talking, and then you can be in different states or in the same, and then next thing you know, I love you. I want us to be together. And I'm gonna tell you, chivalry is not dead. But where the hell is it? hmm When I met my kid's father, and I done said this story, and I like to talk about it because it's sweet. You know how people say, "Ooh," someone that tell their love story, right? And they'll say, "We met when we was in kindergarten." I know for a fact, my cousin, she's in heaven. Her and her husband and her children's father was in grade school, middle school, high school, okay? And they ended up getting married. And I don't know, I think it was in the sixth grade when they met or whatever. So I'm saying that when I met my kid's father, me and my cousin and her friend, but I know who she was, because when I used to go out when I was younger, I would never go out by myself. So I would go out with my cousin or my sisters, or even when we get a little bit older, our mom. Hell, she's grown, we grown. We could go to the same place, right? Never by myself. And so it's just crazy how God bring people to you. My cousin was going with this guy, and that's a story in itself. This guy, my kid's father ended up getting stationed in the same company as him. Anybody know about the military? Okay. And so when you first go to a duty station, you are uh, locked in for 6 weeks to 8 weeks to get all yourself in there, and not because you did anything bad. You're going to get your paperwork together and all this, that, and the third. Proper physicals too. So once he got finished with that, um, I'm from Kansas, Topeka, Kansas. That's not where I reside though now. That's my hometown. I'm a native of Kansas, okay? I'm not afraid or ashamed to say that. But when I was 18, I left there. And this is where it gets like, I met my kid's father when I was 18. And a month before I turned 19, we ended up moving together. He already done asked me to marry him. He fell in love with me. Yes, the day, first night he met me. True story. This is what I'm saying this. And told me to wait on him. My mom was in Arkansas because my dad's brother had passed away, and they loved her, and plus she was in the family and stuff. My mom and dad were still married, but they wasn't together. When she came home, I told her this story. See, like I said, this is not negative, nasty stuff. This is real. I like to talk about good things. I like to talk about things that make sense. And I told her the story. He was much older than me. My mom listened, this, that, and the third. But this is the kicker. He was married. Mm-mm. He told me he was married, but the divorce was final. Oh, wait a minute now. Okay, this is me in my head. Either you're married or you're divorced or you whatever. So, okay, you know what I did? I was 18. I wanted to see his ID. Father, I ain't lie. And I want to see your divorce papers, okay? Which is divorce decree. I want to see it. Because I don't do that messing into nobody's family. Okay, I don't believe in talking to nobody that's in a relationship. I don't give a damn if y'all separated. I don't want you. Okay, so he showed me the papers, notarized, all of the things. This happened before I met him. Okay, so this is why I'm saying this because I asked him, was he married? Basically, he should have said, but that's okay. He's told me, okay. He should have said I was, but now I'm divorced. But like I said, he fell in love with me the first time. It happens, people. That's what I'm trying to say. But he kind of broke my heart a little bit. He disappointed me, but that's okay because it was like we just met. So when you're dating, listen, until you make that commitment to each other, okay? You can socialize with other people because you did not. You told me you liked me and you loved me, but you didn't tell me that you was ready to settle down with me. Okay, there's a difference. But this is the funny part. You said wait for me because I want to be with you. Okay, too fast for me. This is what I was saying. Young, very mature for my age. Always have been. So time went on, time went on, time went on. We was an hour away from each other. Anybody know about Fort Riley, Kansas and Topeka, Kansas, okay? You get there in 50 minutes, depending on the traffic, okay? He would come and see me on the weekday. He would come see me on the weekend. Time just was, he was just showing that he liked me or cared for me. I think a month went by and he told me he had to tell me something. Truthfully, true story, okay? My story. He said, there's something I want to tell you. And he came all the way down. He didn't write no letter. He didn't text. Well, hell, we weren't on no cell phones in 84, okay? I had telephone and telephone directories, okay? And 411. I tell everybody there's information. You got 411, 911, and 611. All those are important 3-digit numbers, okay? 411, information, 911, that's information too, emergency, and 611, it could get you, and 211, I forgot about 211, there's 4. 211, any state that you live in, I'm not all over the place, I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about, because I was talking about phone books. Any state you live in, if you need any resources, dial 211. Tidbit for today. So he came down and he wanted to talk to me. And he said, I have something I need to tell you. I'm like, okay, in my mind. He said, I was talking to someone else along with you. I cried. I did, me and my young mind, but I was disappointed. But also, like I said, we was just, you was showing me attention I was liking the attention type of thing. Maybe it was a young, vulnerable state of mind that I was in. Okay, I'm just being transparent. But being that he was a gentleman, military, United States Army, I was a military wife. Okay, yes, young military wife. Met him when I was 18, married him when I was 19. I was almost 20. So a month before I turned 20. Okay, because I got married December the 14th, 1985, and I turned 20 January 30th, 1986. Okay, I really took that to heart, the respect that that person had for me, which was my kid's father. After that, after we tied the knot, jumped over the broom or whatever, so to speak. I'm just trying to keep my composure. Because, see, I know how to redirect how I was feeling before I came in here. That's what I'm doing. True story, though. Nothing made up. That was the true love of my life. And I so miss him. And I can keep what you call hope alive and keep his spirit going in a positive realm because I'm not ever repeat a million times over gonna say anything bad about him. And even me saying what happened in the beginning of our relationship, that's okay. Because I did something too. Okay. But we was not in no commitment. I just think with me, I caught feelings deeper, even though he told me he wanted to be with me, but still that was just the word at that time. But a month in, for me and that person, which is my kid's father, to really sit down and have a discussion on, hey, is this gonna work or happen? Because if not, don't waste my time and I don't want to waste yours. Just keeping it real. There you go. 18, I was that mature, okay? From that point on, we sealed the deal. And when I say sealed the deal, I mean we sealed it. He was an amazing father, supporter, all of the things. So on that note, I came in here feeling one way, and it kind of helps decide how I'm feeling. You got to put that positive energy back into you. I'm not going to stay in here long because I'm going to tell you, I really am not. But it's the point of me coming. I'm not making excuses. So I'm over here where I typically be at um, with the weights on my legs. Then I'm going to do this right here. And I'm not going to do the bike today. I'm not going to do the bike today. I'm just going to make it short. And tomorrow when I come in here, I'll get on that bike first. But I just still had to come into the gym because this is me staying motivated for what I need to do for me. And then also, I'm going to be honest with you. Transparency is the key. Transparency is everything. When you welcome and invite people into your world of something that you're doing, people are sitting back, oh, what happened to that girl? She said she was this, that, and the other, or whatever, whatever. I want to inspire and motivate someone else. Okay. But this don't have to be my journey, theirs. It could just motivate and uplift them to say, you know what, let me get started today. And like I said, I wasn't feeling like coming. So really, I wasn't straight up. Mm-mm. I even sat back down, had my clothes on, was dressed, ready to go out the door. And I said, you know what? You got to go to this gym, or have to, I should say. And I'm doing it for my family members, which is my subscribers. And I'm so serious about this. And I said, you know what, girl, you better get your butt up. See, that's how you talk to yourself. You don't let nothing always, and I'm sad. I don't know if y'all can see it or hear it in my voice. I really am. But you know what? I got to keep pushing. And y'all just keep me in prayers. That's all I can say. Keep me uplifted in prayers. I'm praying for everyone. When I go to bed at night, I sit down and I lay down or whatever. I lay down, I should say. And I talk to God like I'm talking to y'all right now. My granddaughter says sometimes she share a room with me. But it, bless her heart, because she was waking me up. I had to fix it to where she didn't wake me up because I only have a one bedroom and I have a queen size bed. I have a sofa bed, but I ended up giving the mattress to someone. That's the story in itself. But anyhow, in a good way of saying, and I want that sofa out of my room. If my knucklehead son, I said that because that's my child, but I love him, come and take that out. Right now, she's laying on the floor on the pillows that goes onto the sofa, my granddaughter. But she's comfortable. And how they said, make do what you got till you can get what you want or need. And so she's laying there. She got something to cover the thing. I even spread down. She got pillows, plenty of pillows. Okay, so she's not laying directly on the floor. And so I say that because at first she was kicking my bed. I said, oh no, 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 no. What the heck? And she be sleep bad. So what I did, I pushed it up a little bit, and now she don't do it. I mean, hey, I never thought that she would do it. So I said, whoa, I'm looking, checking on her like she a little bitty baby. She's 11, okay? Just turned 11, January 10th. And I'm looking, what is going on? I'm so serious. I told her, I said, oh, baby, you sleep bad. And so that's what I'm saying about that. But no, you gotta make do what you gotta do. I got a big bedroom. Hell, my room's so big I can probably put another queen size bed. I'm just saying, you know how you can, you know how the shelters be having, um, just saying, multiple beds in one room. Say, leave it to be if it's a twin size or a bunk bed on this side, and a queen size, and another queen size. That's how big my room is. Huge. I mean, big room. But it's a one bedroom. And everybody come in my house are looking at it, be like, whoa, big, one bedroom. Mm-hmm. And then I have a dining area because there was a girl, not putting her name on here. She was braiding my hair, but she moved. Oh my goodness, she stayed in the same apartment building with different apartment interests. All right, exit. Um, because I have a front and back door. That's why I said like that. She had one bedroom and it was her and her daughter. You know, a lot of these places now go by the heartbeats. So you mean to tell me if I'm going to be soon to be y'all, okay, January 30th, 58 years young, okay? And then I have a daughter that is 18. We have to share rooms. Look it up. There's a lot of states that have it. I know Florida have it. Jacksonville, Florida do. That's the first place I heard of this. Heartbeats. They go by the heartbeats. It was me, my oldest daughter, her husband, my grandbaby, and myself. And what I did, I gave them the bigger room because they had the bathroom inside, and I had the hall bathroom. It was all mine. No one used it. Now, if somebody come to visit, okay, that's different, but it was still mine when we was living there. And I had a nice size room, but I gave them the big one because it was three. At the time, my granddaughter was she just turned two. Anywho, Jacksonville, Florida, they go by the heartbeats. So really, her and her husband, you know, but she had a baby, had to share, of course, but me and my granddaughter, that's how they look at it. And I'm like, so I'm gonna be 58 years old and I got an 18-year-old teenager, one bedroom, we have to share. That's what that girl did. So I was saying, being that she had a dining area, she fixed that dining area up for her daughter, um, like a room and everything. Only thing it didn't have was a door. You know what I'm saying? And so she don't live there no more. But I'm just using this as an example. And I'm like, whoa, when did they start this? And but if you have a girl and a boy, that's different. But if it's two women or a woman and a little kid, we have to share rooms. Like my granddaughter, literally, she would have to share rooms with me, regardless if I didn't want her to or not. I love my own space. I like my own time to myself. I like quietness. I like peace. I like to be content. That's me. I like my alone time. I don't want to go. I don't want to be this type of person running around here with my head cut off like a chicken, looking like a basket case, don't know what's going on in life. That's why you take time to yourself. But right now, my time is everybody else's time. My doctor told me every day. I went to the doctor's last Thursday. She said, do something that make you feel good. Do something that make you feel good. So I told my daughter, I said, I don't have no vehicle and I don't have a lot of money. That's saying the likely. These restaurants on your birthday, they give a I'm just being honest. I did tell her that. These restaurants on your birthday, and she said some other places too, malls and stuff. If you go in there, let them know it's your birthday. They give you free stuff. Okay, who don't want a free 99? A Perkins, they give you. I saw in my email, I got a free breakfast or whatever you want to call it. It was 2 eggs, 2 bacons, 2 eggs, 2 bacons, and something. Oh, pancakes for free. hmm And then Chili's, they give away or give free. I'm letting everybody know you better on your birthday. If you ain't got no money, go to these restaurants. They just show them your ID. They got a lot of free stuff for you, free 99. So Chili's, the restaurant, they give you a big cookie in a little pan with ice cream on it. I think the cookie's chocolate chip or whatever for free. And then have anyone comment down below heard of Firehouse Subs? I'm waiting. If you haven't, look it up. Honey Boom. Their subs is woo. I don't know if y'all can see my hand. Big. But I'm gonna tell you something. Don't go in there getting no one. Mm-mm. And no, you ain't glutton. Because you could take half of it and eat it, you know, uh, or sometimes just get one. But the next day you might want it, and it's good the next day too, because the bread don't get soggy. They have a pickle that they put in there, but they don't put it in there with the bread. They wrap it up separate. Firehouse Subs. Whew. And I just saw that I had a lot of points with them. I think I had like 46,000 points, and I can take my points and go in there. I just thought about that too. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna brainstorm. I might treat myself. I'm not gonna lie. I drive to these places because if I'm eating for free, you can afford that, right? So I have all these points. I think you can order online for a quick pickup, but I don't think they deliver. That's okay. But I have 46,000 points plus, and I think 6,000 or 5,000 of that can get you a large sub. And honey, boom, let me tell you, baby, they ain't giving you just no basic subs, okay? You know how sometimes they might give you just a cold cut or a meatball sub. Mm-mm. They have long lists of different types of subs. Look it up. And I'm telling you, you can come back on live when I come back on another time. If you went to Firehouse Subs, if there's one in your town, or if you travel somewhere and you Google and say, what town is a Firehouse Subs? When I say Firehouse, it's fire. Do you hear me? Then they have because you know different parts of the world and states and stuff have different places. They have a Quiznos. I used to work there. I don't even know if I had to. I probably put Firehouse Sub first because of excuse me because of the size, but the taste at Quiznos and Firehouse Subs. Ooh, baby. And I ain't got nothing against Subways. They put them to shame. I'm so. Ooh, I'm so serious. And I mean it to the fullest. Firehouse, Quiznos, and then they have Shalaski's. Okay? Ooh. Now, see, this is making me hungry. But see, I don't eat a lot of bread. But if I do, sometimes I get keto or some regular wheat. And honey, I watch my carbs, okay? But I don't eat bread. I just been kind of eating some because I buy it, but I don't. When I was on my weight loss journey, I started it. I'm still on it. I wasn't buying any bread. I wasn't buying no eggs, no sugar, no milk, no meat. I got videos to prove it. I have another YouTube channel where I cook on there. Okay, on a vegan lifestyle, you can follow it. And I get on there and I show what I'm fixing and everything. Like yesterday, I did a live on this page, and I said I was gonna share the video, and I still have the video because I took a picture of it, uploaded today. I was in the kitchen. You can check the video out yesterday on this one. I had romaine lettuce, simple, right? Then I had some onions. I love onions. A little bit of organic cheese or plant-based cheese, little. I said lettuce, onions, tomatoes. Ooh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. I'm gonna turn into a tomato, okay? And they have what's that? Morning Star. I did a video and I showed the package. For those that don't know, a lot of Morning Star products is vegan plant-based. So if a person says, I ain't eating no plant-based, you probably already done ate it, because hell, I done ate it and didn't know it. But now that I pay attention to, the signs and wonders, so to speak now, what I'm eating for the most part, I look at the labels and stuff, and I'm gonna tell you who I learned this from. Shout out to her on this, Tabitha Brown. I used to watch her shows, and she's vegan, and she say, look at the labels and look and see, because there's difference between vegan, plant-based, and vegetarians. Okay, all three of them is a difference, and I can tell you how. Look it up. Vegetarians can have a lot of things that vegans don't. And a vegan, a true, die-hard vegan, because it's about what you call it, animal safety or whatever, preserving for the animals. You're not supposed to have anything made from animals if you're vegan. Purses, shoes, none of the above. So that's why a lot of people start saying plant-based. So that's what I said, that plant-based is what was it? Morning Star, buffalo, chicken patties. And say, for instance, even if you just want to try it, honey, put the fixings of your choice on there. Okay? If you fix it on a hamburger bun or whatever, and because I air fry mine. I don't use the microwave unless I'm warming up something, or it has to be something quick and going out the door, but that's not too often. I use my oven, stovetop, or air fryer. I'm so serious. It took me a long time. I had a microwave and I was still putting my stuff in the oven. And so you can put that on the hamburger bun with some pickles, lettuce, onions, ketchup, mustard, mayo, whatever you choose. And I'm going to tell you something. I bet you if I was to invite you to my house and say, you know what? Are you hungry? Well, I have a little something that I would like for you to try, especially if I know you ain't got no food allergies and stuff like that. And I go in there, prepare it, and I fix it up right too. Because I fix it, put 2 pickles or a pickle inside, some chips, and give you something to drink, and you eat it. I bet you'll hug me for dear life. My daughter and her husband, they were staying with me temporarily. And when I say temporary, probably not even a month. I told them, I said, I got something I would like for y'all to try. So I fixed up something, quite a bit of different variations of vegan stuff because I get they have the plant-based fish. You know how you get the, what you call those? Fish, not fish sticks, like fish and chips that you get at Long John Silver's. And I won't talk about that because I'm not a fan of them. But anywho, they have some fish. They have some vegan chicken strips. They have the patties, regular chicken patties and buffalo, and they have the chicken fingers, and just to name a few of other things. And so I went into the kitchen and I fixed like about three different types of vegan um, samples. I brought it in there to them, and I told them straight up. I said, "Tell me the truth, be honest." And my daughter was on his shit comment. They didn't know it was vegan. They both ate it, and my son-in-law, he's East Coast native. He said, "Moms," that's what he said. I said, "How, you know, I was waiting on them." They was like, "Whoa." I said, "You like it?" I said, "Just be honest. I mean, you know, because everybody's taste palette is different." I said, "I'm supposed to be in this gym. I'm in the gym. Okay? I'm in the gym." But I had to talk, y'all, because anxiety was up on me, okay? Whew. So I went in the kitchen and I got the packages to show them what they was eating. I showed them the label. It'll say plant-based vegan certified. It can be in the front or on the back or on the front and back. And I did a video yesterday to show, um, you know, the label. And they was like, "Get out of here. Don't taste nasty. Has a really, really actually good taste to it. Don't taste bland or nothing. You don't have to." I'm in the office gym, so I heard somebody talking, so I'm looking, okay? Window here, up here. I check my surroundings, okay? So, y'all, I'm a fun person. I really am. I think I have a sense of humor. It might be corny to some, but oh well. You got to put a little spice in it, right? They really, really, really enjoyed it. And so I said, you know what? Let me try it with my grandchildren. Just basically, you know, cooking something. And I said, let me make them some chicken sandwiches, chips. I'm just throwing something out there, but you know, for lunch or whatever. Give them something to drink. They'd be up to that table. Let me tell you, baby, I'm not lying to you. Next time I do it, if I can remember, don't make promises. I'm gonna take a video. Fire. Is that Earth, Wind, and Fire? Fire. Honey, let me tell you, off the chain game. And so you know what I'm gonna do? Since I talked on this one, I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna get off pretty soon and come back on here and work out for real, for real. I think I needed to redirect how I was feeling. I'm being honest. I wasn't gonna come. Mm-mm. And I feel so good knowing that I can talk. And I'm documenting this. And when I told my doctor, because I just went for some what you call follow-up appointment, because when you take medicines, you got to see them. You know, ain't nothing major wrong with me. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm dealing with a full deck. Do you hear me? Some ain't. I am. And maybe at one time I would, because the things I went through. But right now, the only thing that's heavy, heavy, heavy on my mind is my daughter. So when I went to the doctors, I told her I was documenting it, and I showed her the videos and stuff. She said, "You keep doing it. And she's not the only one. I had another doctor when I was going to get these injections in my knees. I done spoke about that before, but anywho, she told me, don't stop. She said, you keep on. Think about it. And this is for anyone out there trying to get started. Y'all don't believe this. I was a shy child, teenager, somewhat adult. And when I say I was saved and rescued on a prior way back there video, if you go and check it out, when I say I escaped, my kid's father saved me. Okay. I'm not going to sit up there and say I was holier than thou and say God saved me. Because at the time I was young, I didn't say God. I'm going to be honest. But I was brought up in the church faithfully. And I'm a believer. He helped me. He helped me to heal. And so that's why I say I escaped. I'm a survivor, okay? So, yeah, that's why I'm talking. And that's why my doctors told me to keep on talking. See, don't suffer in silence. Don't sit up there and feel like you don't have no one. Sometimes we don't, right? But there's someone out there. I don't give a damn if you have to just go to a church just randomly because the doors are open, right? Go to a church, start going. Next thing you know, you can ask the pastor to pray for you, or excuse me, y'all. My thyroid's be messing with me sometimes because I sure ain't ate nothing yet. You can ask the pastor to pray for you, the congregation. Next thing you know, you keep going. Next thing you know, hey, there you go. You done walked into a church amongst a lot of people. And you know, one would probably say that churches are some kind of way. All churches is not bad. All of them ain't. I'm just saying, if you get your sense of thinking that this church ain't for you, find another one. That's the first start. There's, like I said earlier, 211. Any state that you live in, call them. Okay? If you feel alone, call 211. That's for resources. And so I speak to my doctor and I tell them a lot. And there was this one lady that was my doctor. I used to call her Dr. Friend. And I miss her because the office, I got a video where I went to a grand opening red carpet event at the doctor's office where I was going to get my injections. And what happened, they was opening up another section where they was going to do lipos, massages, and all this stuff. They did all that only for a year to come around to no longer be there. They closed down. So did you take the taxpayers' money? It's not her fault. I'm talking about the owners. But anyhow, I used to go in there and talk to her. First day I met her, her birthday was October 25th. First day I met her, we clicked. And when I say click, she done cried to me. I done cried to her. She done sat up there. We done held hands just in the room by herself and prayed. Her father passed away in January. My mom did too. And me and her both, she pulling out the tissue box and everything. And I so mean this. I miss her. I miss her. And they liked me so much at this doctor's office. Lord Jesus in heaven, no, I ain't lying on this. I don't have a vehicle, so transportation is supposed to take me. They sent an Uber Lyft driver to pick me up. And, you get the text messages on your phone or whatever, or they call and say such and such is there on the premises looking for you to pick you up to take you to the appointment. And I'm standing outside, just as all out there in the front. No one was out there. So I saw the car eventually when I called them to confirm this. It went up because where I live at, there's one way in. You got to go up because you can't go up out or in that way and come back down to go out. I saw the car. They told me what the car was. This woman was on the phone with me. They pinged where the driver was. He was just up there sitting. So basically, he put in the system that I wasn't ready and outside. That's one thing I don't want nobody doing to me. Don't lie on me. Because when I'm ready, I'm ready. My, the point I'm trying to get to, my doctor, she's actually was the manager for the owner of the doctor's office. She came and picked me up. She picked me up and took me to my doctor's appointment and brought me home. I was gonna catch a lift. She said no. She said I'm about to go on lunch. And if I'm making this up, God knows I'm not. She brought me home. And when I went to the party, I caught the lift there. And the doctor that I said we prayed together and stuff, she brought me home. Does that speak volume of my character? Believe me, I'm not faking about how I am as a person. My doctor. No lie. So you know what? That's your blessings you get for. I'm being honest. That guy lied. He said I wasn't outside. Man, are you serious? I have my. When I'm getting to go somewhere, I'm clothed, I'm showered, clean, whatever. I make sure I got everything in my living room waiting. Jackets, coats, whatever. If I don't need one, my bag and everything. Like here, I'm in the gym now. I got this bag. And it's one of those bags that you can carry hot and cold stuff. And I have my tripod in here, lotion, my lipstick, water, my other cell phone, because I like to share out, my mask, and another hair thing. Okay? So you sitting up there lying on me. That's one thing about me, and two things for sure. I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna head out the door. So anyhow, Alex, see, look what y'all do to me. I'm about to conclude this live, and I'm gonna come back on. And you know what? We are family, because I said so.